go past the Mirage and you'll see the volcano erupting every half hour or hour or whatever it is. Whatever, right? Over the fact that I knew where to go to videotape sources or to see them, because I did know where they were, wasn't consciously aware of it. And at first I was thinking about it, I thought, nah. But something happened about 3 weeks ago, which I did. Brad can tell you. He said to me, boy, he said, have you ever read a book called The Watchers? I said, no. So he said, I've got it at home, I'll bring it. Because what I described was exactly from The Watchers, right? Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't, see? Now, what I did was, listen, I was looking at the cats because I was looking for something in the cupboards, couldn't find it. The cat went up, right, listen, and knocked it with its nose and knocked it out the cupboard. And I thought, nah, you know, it was coincidence. And to be honest, I was a little high, actually. So that's why I didn't take too much notice. And then I sort of sobered myself up a bit and I thought, let me have a go here with a couple of other things. Do you know something? The cat went and did exactly what I thought. I did it in pictures, okay? Not listening, are you?
I am. To every word.
And the cat went to everything which I thought of, and it was incredible. So, I then, Mona was there, and I said to Mona, you know, I just thought of something, maybe the cat can communicate with me. So I let my mind go blank, and I telling you something, it was like tripping. I see these little things dancing, like, there's a lot of green in it, for a start off, and I was a little bit frightened to let go, to be honest with you, because it was like, whoa. It was like a hallucination type thing, and there was all these little people doing these little silly jigs and dances, you know, like, my best way of describing it would be like little leprechauns, yeah? Hello?
Yeah, I'm listening.
It was the Dunes, look. There's the other tower still there, of course. Right? And Mona got angry. And I was talking, I was going, why does it upset you? Now listen to this. Whatever the thought was coming into my head told me to write it down, Miles. I've got the writing, it's not my handwriting either.
Yeah. What do you mean it's not your handwriting?
Well, I'm just telling you. It's because Mona weren't going to accept what was coming from me. She thought it was me, and it wasn't. I had no control over it. I was standing back watching. But I was speaking in my voice, all right?
So when did all this happen?
About 3 weeks ago. And so it said, write it down. So I got a piece of paper. And I put down, I'll tell you exactly what it says. Thought is just the index. Right? Make of that what you want. And then I started writing. And then I could remember being worried about, because I wasn't looking at the paper, by the way. No, I wasn't looking at the paper, and I was bothered about what the writing can't be joined, right? And it says on there, and not in my writing, it says, don't worry about the handwriting, yours is a lot worse.
Yeah, they do have a sense of humour.
This was funny. It made me laugh. I did have a sense of humour all the time.
Yeah, it's good. It's good when it has a sense of humour because then you're dealing with something good then.
And anyway, I can show you the paper. It's at home. My wife got absolutely hot. And shall I tell you what? Her face changed. My wife's face changed, not physically, but
her expression.
Yes, like all of a sudden the eyes got dark, all dark, like black eyes.
But you're saying about how they...
Yeah, and it was like she was like spitting. That's the impression I got. It was like fuck, you know. And the thing said, listen, I'm going now, but I'm coming back. And it was a thought. It was thought to you.
What did it say?
Why do you feel that I'm a threat to you? The truth is the truth and can't be changed. That wasn't the words it said. The threat to you, yes, but it was more or less saying the truth is the truth. All right?
Yeah.
Why is the truth a threat to you as well? And she got like vicious.
Do I?
Oh, shoot! Oh, yeah, she can, man.
So is she possessed by something, or?
I don't know. That's what I'm wondering now. It certainly got her hissing and spitting like a fucking serpent.
Why do you say serpent? Is that just for dramatic effect?
Well, it was for, yeah. No, but that's the... That's how I saw it. That's all I can tell you. And through my eye, it all started, as I said, when I was looking for something in the cupboard, and the cat went and got it for me. I couldn't believe it. I was like, cat can't fucking read.
Yeah, but the cat knew what was going on.
Yes, exactly. And then with them, I had to think in pictures. And then it thought back to me. I think it was the cat, I don't know, maybe it wasn't.
Some of these models that are out
drop
there,
these
we find
tapes
that,
off.
there's just really... All right, here's another good one for you, Mr. Carpenter. Hypnosis is one tool. When you're dealing with given to him.
Oh, yes, and in fact, some of the only things people remember are the little last remnants of an abduction experience. Like you suggest there, no lost time. Some people recall that they're being told now you can come upon that. The interesting thing you reported was the physiological detail, that the sleeping bag was cold. Certainly if he had been in it all that time, there would not be that sensation of a suddenly cold sleeping bag from the inside. Exactly. How did he know he had missing time?
He didn't, other than the fact that the sleeping bag was cold and that was in his mind, no lost time.
Mm-hmm.
That our brains actually record every detail that our eyes take in, and that this can be recalled under hypnosis, or is that a myth?
Well, it is true. You've heard of people with photographic memory.
Yes.
They can do that. I've been lucky to have a case or two that had photographic memory, and that was a real delight to work with. It was real obvious that they could go into great detail and remember much more than a lot of people could. And still you didn't find contradictions or great differences in the data, even with that. Improve it or add a few little things, but what I'm saying is we'd still probably get the basic idea correct. And all that makes you wonder whether there's some sense of survival for us or them or both. I think people's reactions to all of this reflect more of their personality.
That won't pick it up.
What the hell are you talking about?
The camera won't pick it up. The mic on that won't pick it up. That's what you're thinking.
What's happened?
You didn't hear it?
No.
I thought
Ground
you heard
shake?
that. It was boom, deep. It's deep underground booming. You couldn't hear that. Anyone could hear that.
That's your stomach.
Yeah, right.
What underground booming?
It's booming that just went and you missed it. It's all that hair around you. That's the problem. You can't hear through it.
Something of another world. As George most interestingly reported, here they have it all.
So where's the test site?
Well, that Mount Range Mountain you're looking at right now.
In that particular. And
So where are all these alien craft? Where's the space? Where's the test site?
And again, that would seem related to the genetic aspect of this.
Oh, yeah.
How many innocent possibilities
That whole area there is test site.
are there,
In the
do
distance,
you
yeah.
suppose, with respect to
It's
their
about
That
100
range of mountains,
in
the sheep
other words,
range, and you'll see a silo
if
come up
they're
out of there every
doing
so
genetic
often.
research,
Mate,
are
sometimes
they
go a year without
tampering
seeing it.
with
It's
our
never up for more than 9
genetic
minutes.
structure, or just sort of borrowing
People
from
deny that there's one there, and I've got it on camera, so I mean, I know
Well, that's
so.
a difficult question to answer.
I know.
Yeah,
Well, we're also
well,
facing
that's kind of what
the
everybody
sun
wants out,
and,
because I don't think there's any sure way I can answer
July.
that either way.
So you're saying that there's an underground
I
base
could
around
say
here?
A lot of underground
probably.
bases, there's underground
Or
tunnels.
probably not.
Go from here all the way to New
I don't
Jersey.
know, I just don't really have a good answer for
RCA,
that.
You
or well,
had
I think
quite a bit to do, did you
RCA.
not, with putting together some of
ITT
the
anyway,
questions
sure.
for the rope report that
Definitely from here to Los Alamos is underground tunnel.
Yeah, a friend of mine says they're building a 3,000-foot elevator in a place near Los Alamos.
Dr. John
It's a
Mack.
3,000-foot elevator at the base of a mountain going nowhere.
Mercury goes down something like 6 levels.
I wasn't in
It's
much in on the
3,000 to 4,000 feet.
because I'm much as
Most of the
writing
rooms deep down in rooms in here are what they call clean nukes,
and also
where, you know, they blast out the rock and you can go in 4 hours later, there's no radiation.
Psychiatrists and psychologists.
Carpenter is my guess. The program is Area 2000 from Los Las Vegas. I'm Art Bell, and there's more in a moment.
Is that what the neutron bombs were designed for?
No, they killed people and left the buildings.
Jackie.
You see that hill there? It's called Lone Mountain. There?
The small hill?
Yes, or a small mountain, it's Lone Mountain.
That one there?
No,
Looks
there
like
on its own.
Yeah.
There used to be a load of those around, and that's where they dug out the bases and the tunnels back in the 50s with those big boring machines from the Rand Corporation. But when they removed a load of those to do construction further down towards town, they only dug them at night, put tarpaulins over them in the daytime for whatever reason. So you know they're hiding something. Oh, molehills.
Well, that's certainly a clue to something happening. If you're going to dig a tunnel, you would naturally assume there'd be dirt coming out of it.
Yeah, well, not nowadays, because as I say, they melt it somehow or other. There, look, if you look over, there's Vegas, and you'll see the pyramid.